Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Hat and Shades, where we call, review, and rent things you may have seen.
Happy New Year, everyone.
Or just the New Year. Now, we're going to do a thing, what you said before?
As most professional channels would do, it's been a great first year for Hat and Shades. We're going to do our top 5 favourite and least favourite films from this year.
Yeah.
This includes anything we've watched in cinemas to anything we've reviewed this year.
Yeah, so for today we're going to do our least favourite.
Oh, this is going to be fun.
Yeah, so anyway, shall we begin?
Yes.
Okay. 5.
Okay. Turbulence.
Okay, what do you think about Turbulence? What do you like about it? What is
Okay.
your list about?
When we did our review of Turbulence, I mentioned all the time about how much I enjoyed the male villain, how fun he was to watch, how insane he was, and how
Yeah.
stupid the plot was. But the problem is, take that away, and it's just...
Dull.
yeah.
I mean, for me, is what kind of like and not like about it. I mean, well, what can I like about it? That's a more important question.
You can like the main character?
The authority figures are thugs, or just generally one-dimensionally
Stupid.
short-sighted. I mean, they were willing to... the side supporting characters are wooden, and the main lead, the stewardess, just seems to be
She takes the grand prize of
pathetic.
being wooden.
And also it's just pathetic. I mean,
Isn't it
when she started
fighting?
fighting, she was like, no, 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 it's like the damsel distress is the main character. It's like Princess Peach, the main character of her state. It's just pathetic.
Princess Peach played more dignified.
I mean, the only thing that's likable about it is the main killer, because he at least played by a good actor with a somewhat of a person. It's like,
And to be fair, long story short, if the main killer is the most likable person, something's wrong.
or at least that is one of the layers that only seems to focus on him that's the most appealing. The rest I just sort of forget, just sort of as badly written.
All we can say, long story short, there's sequels to this movie, and yes, sometime soon we will review the sequels.
And I would be surprised if they rewrote it and
Mhm.
was halfway the script, because it feels like a complete difference. Anyway, that's Turbulence. It's dull, it's boring, and there's one of those so good as bad movies. For me, it's just. But at least But at least you have that character who would go and say, "Dancing with the Snow." Next one.
Number 4. Okay. This is not the worst movie, I can admit that, but it's the most overrated movie of 2016.
I mean, okay,
Zootopia.
Zootopia, or Zoolopolis, or
Who took my Zootopia?
or Zooropers, or Zoophilia. Either way, the point is, it's a film about a rabbit who just can't fit in because he's not able to do the role, despite give the role. Okay, and then helps up with a rabbit and helps up with a fox, which is a con for some. The point is, it's a really average, mediocre movie.
And that's the problem with it, it's just okay, it's average.
At best, it's the problem. I sometimes think it is the most overrated and sometimes the most pretentious film I watched in the entire year.
And our hatred for this film comes purely from fans and people who reviewed this movie previously who have called it...
Fanatics, and they're saying how deep and compelling, and then sorry, and you can argue there are some layers and deeps to it, but when you compare it to, it's like, it's racism, but why? Because Trump.
Okay, no.
No! I'm sorry, how stupid this that I didn't functionality. It is phenomenal. It's a film about Disneyland. If you're comparing to politics and to society with the animals in a city, I'm sorry. No. It's got to be that insultingly intelligent. Like, look, even if you do see elements of depthness into it, I'm sorry, it is petty beyond belief. I'm sorry, it's dull, it's repetitive, it's not... And if you're an adult who see these issues and make how big deal it is, then grow a pair and go outside. Because it's getting really childish now. And all of that when people are like, it talks along so shut up. And it gets more sometimes upsetting. The bigger thing for me is how disappointing this movie is. It could have been more. The Disney version could have sort of like a make it 84 thing, but they chicken out. They went soft, they were pussified, they were pussycats, and then to play it safe. And they do it so often in the film. It makes me question, what is the point of the Disney company? They can't even tell the story, they don't want to...
Long story short, whatever you think of this film, good animation or characters, it's just another bog standard, don't judge a book by its cover story.
Or at least be nice, be kind of, be yourself and all that. And it's just,
and believe in yourself and you can do anything.
And dream on. Yeah,
And
anyway.
And that's it.
And then, right.
Okay. Number 3. Now, we haven't actually talked about this movie yet because it's been out for a while, but Fantastic Beasts. Oh, having this on our least favourite list is going to annoy some people.
Well, how do I say this nicely? Well,
The main characters.
Those characters are nice,
Yeah.
and the main supposed to be sort of finding these creatures with teams.
It's fun. It's colourful.
Yeah,
It's fun
just
to
the
watch.
side characters, the side story.
My God, what happened here?
I mean, it went completely for rails about a government and prejudice and the sort of secret governments and the sort of like a thing going on around and there's
Conspiracy.
and then it feels a bit more like there's going on around, but it feels like it's a story about Newt finding his creatures back and it will help some people.
Yeah, that's what it shows to the side.
That feels like it's a side story to it, and
the main story is about this conspiracy, the government trying to hide the conspiracy, and this weird church, like Catholic people who beat
it's going
children
on this
and-
sort of like a somewhat corruption thing, and I think
Has
it's
been-
a bit evolution.
No one who's seen this has talked about this.
I mean-
No one's noticed this.
I mean, do you really think the magic government, they say what they call again, the magic,
I don't know what they are.
well, they're basically. Don't you think it's a bit questionably messed up? I mean, like,
No.
this-
People just think that they're doing their job. Is that all they are?
I mean, I just feel like that there seems to.
Help us understand.
I mean, okay, well, what we're trying to say is when you have the abilities to remove information and information like words and rebuild things up and root memories and then disappear people, it gets to the point where this secret, and the idea alone, they're frightened with people. I'm sorry, it does get me concerned as like.
These wizards are wusses.
Yeah, and also they get me more disturbing just how secretive yet how powerful they are. They could literally take over the country without problem. It feels like lizard people taking over the world, and they just like I feel like tinfoil watching. But the point is, they're just not that. There's just something about them that's entirely unethical. I know this is far-fetched. I know this is fiction. I know this is. It's just there's elements about them that their method is just extremely disturbing. It's equivalent to the CIA winning. It's like it's like some sort of like secret
Honestly, I
organization.
thought the whole time they were going to end up being the real villain.
That would be interesting because that would have some scene because it's right there. But then they might go.
No, they're just people doing their jobs.
Either way, there are elements about it that it's fine, but it does the writing is a bit and this.
It could have been way. Oh, and speaking of bad, the ending.
Well, let me put in an interpretation this way.
That about sums it up.
Yeah.
Next movie.
Yeah. Your turn.
Number 2. 127 hours. I'm trapped on a boulder. Give me an Oscar. Hey.
Okay. And next. Okay. What number are we on now?
Number 1. Now, if you watch our channel, this is something of a meme now, but
Hate this! It's not even good music! It's terrible freaking music!
Okay. Camp Rock or
Okay.
Rock Camp.
I unfortunately turned this one rant into a meme for our channel ever since it aired. But
Yeah, because
what,
you.
would you like to tell more about your hatred for this movie?
Okay, what can I say in a very nutshell? Basically, it's a very pettily dull it's a very petty, dull, bland storyline, and that's my new motto of Disney films these days. It's petty, bland, and dull. Because apparently, a lot of the scenarios they
A
talk
common
about.
complaint we get here at Hat and Shades whenever I ask people our reviews is, why do you keep reviewing Disney movies? Why?
Well, because since it's been now the most powerful industry in the world, since it's buying properties like left and right, it bought Marvel, it bought Marcus, it bought Star Wars, it had the third largest industry in the world, it has practically consumed the media, it now control the media, it is now like market media. I would be surprised that half of these reviewers have been bought by Disney and played through Prospect Nights, and I would be surprised that they also have the cruise ships, they have the science industries. They're powerful, they really are powerful. And you like it or not, they're everywhere. So if they are going to be everywhere, I'm going to at least criticize their films. And you may argue, why I just watched avoided them? Well, because they're everywhere, and it might as well make the most of it. And besides, there's some details about it I'd like to talk about it that needs to be addressed, even if it's just for myself.
It is the corporate mouse way.
It's a corporate mouse. Yeah, I'm sorry. Yeah, generally the storyline, Bandcamp, the songs aren't that good, the scenarios aren't that good, the characters are a bit whinish and petty, and it's core is good to the point.
They're as
it's
wooden
daft.
as wooden can get.
And it's just generally and petty and bland, and generally it's just a pointless
I get it.
scenario.
You could say, yeah, it's a straight-to-TV movie. I shouldn't be this harsh on it,
And
but
then made a sequel.
okay, that's the problem. It made a sequel. It was popular to get a sequel, so that's a problem.
Look, And although it is a joyless, it is pretty petty, pathetic, and it's just getting to this point where Disney's just getting pathetic about it.
It's pretty much the grand crown of shit.
Yeah, just say what the last thing's about it for you. Any last moments?
It's the only film I haven't managed to watch all the way through.
Yeah, it took me all night to watch this film. I had to drink 2 bottles of cider. But either way, it is one of those places.
So,
Okay then.
That felt good.
Yeah, anything else to say for the camera?
Thank you very much. Remember, these are our opinions, so don't be too offended by them.
If you are, let us know. I mean, if you want to yell...
We could use the
shout.
hate mail and attention.
I mean, yeah, you can always say there's something to it. Anyway, thank you for watching. You all take care now, and yours too on the least hateful one we like. The ones that we like.
What with love?
Yes. Take care.